much, slowly but surely. Good morning. Thank you, Joyce, for this wonderful invitation. My sisters and brothers, I greet you with the utmost love and respect. Truly feels good to be home. I am reunited with my business partner and friend, Ellen Aduba. In fact, Ellen Aduba is a Ghanaian businesswoman, and she's the wife of Seth Aduba, that I will talk about a little later. She is like my daughter, and when we travel throughout Africa together, I am Naomi, and she is my Ruth. Also today, I have my sponsors here with me from Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and I'm grateful for them to be here. And all over other wonderful friends that I've met through Ghana, I'm here to tell you nothing can separate me from the love of Ghana, not oceans or a pandemic. You see, I've found the place my spirit has been longing for all my life. When I was growing up a little girl in Prospect, Kentucky, and you'll hear the southern dialect, this is the place I dreamed of. People who look like me, we are all the same. We want the same things. We want love, respect, productive work, and a better life for our children and families. Women of African descent are still the backbones of our family. We still have to make a way out of no way. We still have to stretch a dollar like it's rubber, but we make it work because that's how God created us. Beautiful, strong, passionate, resilient, and relentless. I often tell my coaching clients back in the States when they are faced with obstacles and challenges, the question is not who is going to allow us, but rather who is going to stop us. You see, you can't stop a motivated, creative, resourceful African woman. You do so at your own risk. And so I am honored to talk with you today about my love of Africa since my first trip to Durban, South Africa in 2001. I experienced the magical feeling of coming home. I immediately felt the love and kinship. These were my brothers and sisters, and they treated me with love and warmth. We were immediately family. There is nothing more loving and comforting than African love. In fact, I created a program in South Africa for women entrepreneurs. And my Zulu sisters, I still work with them today. But the most important thing that I discovered on my visit to Africa was that we are all the same. We are one. We all want the same things: love, life, health, and opportunities for our family. See, I knew deep in my spirit that this was where I belonged. These were my people. I discovered that in spite of the pain of our shared history, that no ocean, no colonial rule, no political ideology, no foreign policy, no misinformation can separate us. We only separate ourselves. I've heard it said that I am African, not because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. The African-American historian John Henry Clark said it this way: Africa is the center of gravity, our cultural and spiritual mother and father, our beating heart, no matter where we live on the face of the earth. Wherever I've traveled on the continent, whether it was Nairobi, Kenya, Monrovia, Liberia, Kigali, Rwanda, Freetown, Sierra Leone, or my current home away from home, Accra, Ghana. Whether I've been in five-star hotels or the most rural villages, I have felt the love. Most importantly, I have felt the love of African women. You see, African women are a force. There are more than 600 million women in Africa. African women are in charge of a majority of households. They are key food producers and represent more than 43% of the agricultural workforce. In Africa globally, it is clear that when women are able to exercise their rights to access education, skills, and jobs, there is a surge in prosperity, positive health outcomes, and greater freedom and well-being, not only of women, but the whole society. But let me be honest, I didn't travel thousands of miles just to be a tourist. I did what I always do. I followed Luke 12th chapter, 48th verse, to whom much is given, much is required. I went out in the streets and met with people. I learned about their lives and their hardships. And in the midst of those revelations and conversations, I saw clearly how a Southern girl from Kentucky could connect with my sisters in Ghana. I set about using my skills, education, and training to make a difference. And as a result, here are 3 things that you could do to advance the cause of women in Ghana and to make a difference in the lives of families and communities. Number 1, find your passion and you'll find your purpose. Passion is that thing that drives your spirit and your soul. It's that thing that you cannot do it. If you cannot do it, there will be an emptiness in your spirit. You have one passion, and your job is to find it. Passion is not a plan. It's a feeling. It's that fire that ignites inside of us. My passion is helping women become entrepreneurs. My husband, Attorney Joe Johnson, and I, we're Black philanthropists. And so in Monrovia, we started in Liberia. We met with Ellen's husband, Seth Aduba, who was the president of Coca-Cola in Liberia. And my husband and I we started with 30 women and put them in business selling Coca-Cola products. We thought they were going to sell 3 to 5 cases a week. No, they sold 75 to 100 cases a week. They became micro distributors. If you give an African woman, or you give any woman of African descent an opportunity, she will take advantage of it. So find your passion and you'll find your purpose. Number 2, perfect your product. If you believe your product or service can fulfill a true need, it's your moral obligation to sell it. But it must be the best. Sometimes things start small. It can grow into a massive success. Facebook, Apple, Microsoft all started small and grew exponentially because they met a need and they supplied that need with excellence. Sometimes the tendency is to speed a product to market, but sometimes it takes time to perfect a product. Resist the belief that I'm just a small businesswoman in Africa. How can I serve a global economy? The truth of the matter is that most of the new, innovative, creative, technological advances are coming from the African continent. Don't give up, don't give in, and persevere. We started with 30 women in Monrovia, Liberia. The Coca-Cola company came in over top, and we paid for 50. We paid for 100, my husband and I. Coca-Cola company came in, adopted the program. It became part of the Coca-Cola 5 by 20 program, and they paid for 3,500. So see, God wants you to start. Just start, and he'll take it from there. But you must perfect your product. And the third and final thing you must do is promote your network. It's been said that your network is your net worth. In other words, you only are as good as your network. The people, the resources, the technologies, the associations, as I said, Zeta Phi Beta sorority, what would I do without them? Information are all part of your network. You should be growing your network every day. And as you know, 2019 was the year of the return. It's been 400 years since our people, our ancestors, were unceremoniously shipped around the world as human cargo. The year of the return wasn't just an empty ceremony. It had tremendous meaning for me. Wouldn't it be amazing or magical, a powerful statement to the world if African Americans returned triumphant, successful doctors, lawyers, engineers, educators, business people? We would be saying that you may move us, but you can never remove us. We are resilient and triumphant. The DNA of kings and queens run in our veins, and we will prevail. You see, Africa needs us, but we need Africa too. Our history and destiny are forever a part of this continent. Let's build a collective network such that the world has never seen, and let's combine American education, technology, resource to create powerful collaborations that change the world. So I want to encourage you to look everywhere for partner resources and collaboratives to accelerate innovation and product development. You see, there is more that connects us than divides us. And don't allow the world to keep us separated any longer. Our Woyi Bra story, as you mentioned, we started in 2016, and Ellen and I, we started, and to date, we have over 200 women who make and sell reusable sanitary pads. And on Saturday, see, I think it's a shame to put women in business that aren't business women. So on Saturday, we're having a business review, and I fly in 2 and 3 times a year just to teach them marketing and sales that I learned at the Coca-Cola Company, transferable skills. Also, financial management. I'm sitting beside a banker. I can't wait to finish talking to my banker friend. They need to have bank accounts and understand about cost analysis and risk analysis. So I'm teaching them on Saturday. And then guess what? In October 2022, our Zeta Phi Beta sorority is coming back to have a conference for Woyi Bra women here in Ghana. In fact, the Zeta Phi Beta chapter women, they're here. Can y'all raise your hand for the Ghana Zeta Phi Beta? So in closing, I just want to say, everywhere I have gone on this continent, I have tried to live my passion and my purpose of empowering women, whether it was women artisans in Durban, South Africa, Coca-Cola vendors in Monrovia, Liberia, or the Woyi Bra women of Ghana. I'm investing my power and greatness in African women. I'm putting my time, I'm putting my money, I'm putting my effort into the greatest resource on this planet, African women. When you feed and invest in African women, the world eats. When you educate, love, and support African women, the continent is a better place. I believe in the greatness of African women. One of my childhood heroes was a track star, Olympian, Wilma Rudolph, and she said it this way: never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. You see, we are all the same in this notion. The potential for greatness lives within each of us. And the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence kicks in. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never have otherwise occurred. Unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no woman could have dreamed would have come her way. Jeremiah 29:11 says it best. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and to not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. My brothers and sisters, for the Woyi Bra women and my African sisters, the question is not who will let us. The question is who will stop us. Thank you very much.